Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 9 says, and again we're reading Ecclesiastes chapter 11. These are Christian moves, but also we're reading it from a millionaire move standpoint as well, because this wisdom also applies to the secular world. And I wouldn't tell you to go that route, but if secular people apply these principles, it's still going to yield something. I just threw out seeds on the ground, cucumber seeds, if you listened to me earlier. Decided not to plant them, just threw them away. 3 weeks later, I was mowing the yard. I was still cutting up cucumbers. They still came up. So it reads, you who are young, be happy while you are young, and let your heart give you joy in the days of your youth. Follow the ways of your heart, and whatever your eyes see. But know that all things God will bring you into judgment. So then banish anxiety from your heart. Get rid of fear. We talk about fear in the other thoughts, that fear is what keep a lot of people from moving forward and growing. I'm saying go out and try things, godly things, because God is the judge, right? So you go out and you try things and be involved in things, godly things, and take the anxiety out of your heart, the fear. People who sit at home and don't do anything out of fear never accomplish anything, because that's what they've been taught. When you talk about entrepreneurial projects in some communities, black community, and I'm not down in my black people, I'm black, but in a lot of our black communities, that's what we're taught. Well, I wouldn't try that. Well, if you try this is what you have to get all this together right here. That's just too much. It's easy to just go get you a good job. Not knowing that you're telling somebody to go get a good job, but the people that own that job, they went out and they were entrepreneurial. And now you work for them. Why can't you do the same? So banish anxiety out of your heart. Is there a fear that it might not work? Well, it might not. Investments are no guarantees in investment, but they might work. I know the S&P 500 has performed over 50 years or 30 years at this high level, stocks that are in the S&P 500. So I'm not saying disaster can come. COVID hit and look how things went. But what I'm saying, there's a high degree of certainty. If you plant seeds, they're going to come up. I do know if you don't plant them, they won't come up. If I had kept those cucumber seeds that I spoke of just in the package, they never would have came up. But when I just threw them away, they sprouted. So banish anxiety from your heart and cast off the troubles from your body. For youth and vigor are meaningless. So the writer was saying it's all meaningless. And he meant to say this, that the most important thing is that you love and follow God, and that you obey him. Right? So if everything else is meaningless, then why sit there idle and do nothing? That's meaningless. Doing something is meaningless. Well, do something and you'll get some out of it, right? That's the way I see it. But the most important thing is that you trust and obey the Lord and follow his statutes. Thank you for watching Steve McBride, Millionaire Moves.